I will build a great, great wall.
But he misses strike one. Called strike 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. You're short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rene Rivera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one. Into the box now. Cy Young. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Liner toward right center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Upset. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Off line. Ready now for Baltimore. Renato Nunez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cobb has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So here's the Orioles pitcher, Mike Wright Jr., looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Hernandez grabs it cleanly, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Line drive to center field. Rickard is right there, 1 down. Ready once again, Ty Cobb. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dominic Smith. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set, and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. To second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, third baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next the utility man Wilmer Flores. Shot toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Ready now, Keith Hernandez.
Now back.
He's working on a
The
1
first
for 2
baseman.
games so far.
Keith Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. Nunez over to his left. Striding in, number 6. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Mancini.
A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out to retire. Settling in now, Luis Guillorme. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
So striding in, Rene Rivera. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Rivera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Rickard patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So here now is the pitcher, Cy Young. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Over to beyond, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
The center fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to hit next the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1. Popped up. Oh, he snares it. In now to the O's, DJ Stewart, been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Up next, the
First offering on its way.
The center fielder, Joey
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Joey Rickard is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Jesus Sucre is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure.
And the throw is in time to. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, and even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jonathan Villar becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. This is pulled into right. Stewart back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Wilmer Flores. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple. Ready for another shot now. Keith Hernandez. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is out, and the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Renato Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Good curveball. Strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Two-man gone now. Giving in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Baltimore down to their final strike. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And it's over. A no-hitter. Well, obviously Really, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.